Big up to everyone, lovely family and lovely friends out there, wherever you're watching Awini Unity Sports from. Thank you so much for always being part of the family right here. And happy Tuesday to you, whatever part you may be watching, particularly if you're watching me from any part of Ghana, greeting to you as well. This video, I'm here to look at the match yesterday, Ghana versus Mali. Black Stars won 1-0, and that was the most important thing for grabbing the 3 maximum points. But we're going to look at how the whole game went through, the players' performance, the coach tactics yesterday, and a whole lot right here. You that are watching me as well, my lovely Ghanaians or anyone, football lovers, we're also going to be reading your comment. Most of Ghanaians share their opinion after the game, the players that impressed them, and a lot of Ghanaians also share their opinion on our previous videos. So we're going to be reading your comment right here and also giving you shout out. Without you guys, we will not be here. So it is also very important for us to read your comment here and also give you shout out and let you know that we are all right here to build Ghana football together. So you can also leave your comment on this video, and my next video I'm going to be giving you a shout out right here on this platform. So this is what we're going to be sharing with you right here. But before we dive into the main details, let's do this together, my lovely family.
This is Awini Unity Sports, your #1 stop for everything Ghana football. From the Black Stars blazing the pitch to the young stars rising and ready to take over the world, we've got it all here. If you love Ghana football, if you believe in the next generation of legends, then don't just watch. Join the family. Smash that subscribe button and let's make Ghana football unstoppable together.
So yes, I hope you have already subscribed to the channel. So if you did so, thank you so much for always being part of the family, and we do really appreciate you as well. Like I said earlier on, we're going to be driving your attention right now to the game analysis. We're going to be watching the game and point places that we feel that some of the players yesterday could have done better than what we saw. And also, like I said earlier on, you can also leave your comment. If you notice, anytime Ghana Black Stars play a game, for that very day, you will never like maybe see me to come out to talk about it for that very day. Why? At that moment watching the game, you are watching it with your emotion. So you will never get things clear. But the next day when you went to bed and you sleep and you wake up in the next day and you watch the match again, you can able to identify where the problem is. So if you notice, anytime Ghana Black Stars play game, I normally don't come out to talk about it because I want to wait for the next day to get a lot of things to watch the match again. I'm not watching it in my emotion for the second time, so I can able to identify where the problem is. But before we even move deep to a lot of things right here, let's check out some of Ghanaians' comment on our previous videos and also the players that impress a lot of some Ghanaians right there. So let's check that one out, then we'll move on to the main details.
Hello family, big shout out for all the love on our last video. The comments were on fire. We're starting a new thing, featuring your comments in our videos. So let's get into it. First up, say no to racism. 8613 came in with the banter. So another assist from Captain Jordan. Then Richard Hattica showed some love. Awini all the way, respect, we see you. MKQB3, RRL said, well done was a bit nerve-wracking, but they got the job done. Gideon Akagbo, 7918 came back with more energy. Ghana is through already, congrats to them. And finally, Samuel Mohessel, 2451 gave props. Caleb was my best player. Thanks to everyone dropping comments. Keep them coming because you just might see your comment on our next video.
So yes, we thank you everyone that always leaving your comment, sharing your opinion when it comes to Ghana football. You that are watching as well, you can leave your comment on this video, and our next video, we're going to be giving you a shout out right here on the video right here. So you and I, we can build Ghana football together. Your opinion is very important to us and everyone out there when it comes to Ghana football. Now, let's check up the game, how the game started yesterday, so that we can able to do a little bit analysis about the game right here with you. Okay.
Welcome to the Accra Sports Stadium as Ghana host Mali in their crunch clash in African World Cup qualifying Group I. The Black Stars needing to clip the Eagles' wings in order to cement their place at the top of the group with 2 games remaining. The shot comes in from...
This place was a very good save from the goalkeeper. The way he monitored, the way he studied the free kick was on point. Let's move on a little bit.
The keeper, well, a slight fumble. Running into trouble. Now Kudus will try and get in behind here.
Here, I have a little bit problem with Antoine Semenyo 10 yesterday. Let's get into that.
Kudus trying to use some pace. Still Kudus goes down in the byline. Kudus with the cutback and on the turn, brilliant save. I think deflected out for a corner, no goal kick. One chance, Spania.
Where I'm talking about, do you see where Mohamed Kudus, let me check, let's go back a little bit. Where Mohamed Kudus, let's go back a little bit. So I show you where I'm talking about let's go back a little bit. Okay, Kudus is going to cross the ball.
Kudus trying to use some pace. Still Kudus goes down in the byline.
Here.
With the cut.
Here, this was, I get it, there was almost about 5 defenders around Semenyo. But I feel like if, like yesterday, push the ball a little bit, probably, or even putting the ball up a little bit, here should have been go, in my opinion. Let's move on a little bit.
And on the turn, brilliant save. I think deflected out for a corner, no goal kick. One chance, Spania.
Okay, yeah, there was a lot of.
And now you can put the good ball in.
Good cross.
Hit the crossbar and eventually turn behind.
Good cross from the young man. This guy. This guy is very good, in my opinion. This young man is very good. Plays football in Denmark. Very good. But that is something that I noticed yesterday because of the pressure that was coming from the team. When he got ball, there are some balls that he get the ball. I expect him to take his time a little bit and pass. But because of the way the pressure Mali was giving the Black Stars, he's also young, 19 years of age. He's very good, but a little bit lack of experience. So when the ball, and he was just running everywhere. He's good, to be honest, but it is like there's some balls that they need to slow down a little bit. He will run and leave the ball and come back again. Which I think the coach need to talk to him at that side because he's very good, but he doesn't have patience when he got the ball. Sometimes, boom, boom. So that is something that I noticed from this young man. Let's move on. Here is the goal.
And now the corner comes into the back post. He's fumbled it. And there's the opener. Ghana have taken the lead. It's Alexander Jiku. Moments after the goalkeeper Diari turned the speculative shot onto the crossbar, the resulting corner. They see Ghana take the lead.
Here was the pressure. Good shot by Mali.
Wrong side of the upright. And this is the thing here, Ghana now inviting pressure onto themselves. Ball is whipped.
Very good save.
Well for that one, gets 2 hands on it.
Very good save.
In again, bounces just wide of the upright.
This guy was Kamara.
Come on.
So, when you look at the game overall, one, let me check. Let me give you the lineup. Yesterday, Ghana play 3-4-3. 3-4-3. Pack the midfield. the Mali coach, if you listen to the Mali coach, the Mali coach yesterday press conference, he said that he was expecting that for them coming to the game, he was expecting that no matter what, Ghana gonna tag, because when they talk about Ghana, we have a lot of good wingers that can tag very well. See, so he knew from the beginning that Ghana gonna operate on the wing, but later on he realized that that is not what the coach want to play, because he said coming into the game, he knew that Ghana at the 15 minutes, Ghana going to make sure that they get a goal and put pressure on them. So the lineup that he also came out with was a little bit, the tactics from Otuado's side make him confused a little bit, because he do not know that he's going to play 3 back and pack the midfield. Now, when we check about the midfield yesterday was great. Sibo yesterday played very well in my opinion, but lack of some certain things. When you look at the difference between him and Thomas Partey was very huge. When Thomas Partey get the ball, the way he give the passes, the way he take time to relax. Yes, Thomas Partey is a senior player, so for that one, you cannot use Sibo to compare Thomas Partey, because Thomas, the level of the number of games and the number of matches, the kind of places Thomas Partey, Champions League, World Cup, Sibo is not, his level is not where that yet, so we cannot use Sibo to compare Thomas, but the guy need to take his time. And also Ghanaians, we need to take our time. The moment we see one new player, we begin to say a lot of things into the player mind, so it make the player now feel like I am already there. So for the player to improve, he's going to feel like I am already there based on what he's hearing from the media. He's a good guy, he's a good player, he performed very well, but to me, watching the match again, I think he need to take his time. He need to take his time. It is like he just want to Ghana Nibeka say opepre no ho. That is something that I noticed from that guy yesterday. He doesn't relax. He just want to like rushing and stuff like that. Now, aside that, the biggest problem I noticed yesterday as well is Gideon Mensah. If you guys notice, I've been talking about Mensah. Anybody who watched the game, before even the game, I said it, that the Mali, they're going to operate from Mensah side. Why? Because he have the experience, but he doesn't have strength. Secondly, the Mali players knew him very well. When you talk about the Mali striker, Sinayoko, he played the same club with Mensah for a very long time. So they know him very well. And secondly, or third, about Mensah's side, it is because getting a right back, a left back become a difficult for Ghana now. So now it is like Mensah feel like this position belong to me. There is no one competing with me. With I think that, I'm not saying that he's not a good player, he's a good player because he have the experience. But I get some, because you don't have strength. So there are some balls you need to clear very fast so that you can make free. Because when you look at the first half, the second half, that is where they was operating. So I think going forward, Otuado need to look at reliable, tough left back. With player like Derek is a good left back. But because of the nationality, FIFA have to clear some things before he can able to play. Which it is very understandable that yesterday he could not get a chance to start the game. But Otuado, whatever you may are watching, I'm pleading you, try to get a very good left back so that left back can compete with Mensah so that he can up his game. If not, we cannot rely on this kind of performance when you are going to World Cup to meet countries like Spain that full a lot of players that are very good. Let's say you are going to meet Spain and you have Nico Williams on the left, then you have Lamine Yaman on the right. Mensah, you need a left back who is physically strong, who can also cross, who can also stand very well. If you are going to walk up and you're going to meet, like I say, England, France, you have Mbappe and all those players, we cannot play like this. Yes, I know the game, a lot of everybody talking about Utuado tactics and here and there, but the end of the day, the most important thing is that getting the 3 maximum points. The coach substitution, Utuado, a very good tactics yesterday, but taking Kudus and Ayu out for the same time could cause a lot of problem to you. Why am I saying that? I said that because they was the experienced players. They personally, when it come to Kudus, he was the one who getting the fouls. So taking those 2 players at that time wasn't a great one. But the end of the day, like I said, the most important thing is we won the game. Something that I think the coach also need to talk to Jordan, or maybe Jordan, if you are watching. You are the senior player among all the players in the field, including Thomas Partey and everyone. You have played a lot of games more than everyone in the Black Stars. You have been to, I think, about 2 World Cup. You have been to a lot of African Cup of Nations. You have been to finals. You are the most senior player in there. So if the coach substitutes you, you do not need to show attitude. Why? Because the guys in the field are looking up to you. So if you show that attitude, and maybe the guys that are looking up to you, maybe the coach try to change some of them next time, and they show attitude, can you able to talk to them? So I think as a leader is not about me. Leader is about how you want the whole team to win. And you are not younger anymore. You are 30-something years, which you shouldn't expect to even play full 90 minutes. So the coach that being the third line, he is the one that observing who I have to bring out, because he want to win the game. So if the coach substitute you, even if you are not happy, even if there is something that you don't like the time that you was coming out, you should have control your emotion. And even if there is something, you can have discussion with the coach about, maybe if you don't understand the reason why he substitute you, you can do that with the coach. But as a leader, you don't come out with that attitude, in my personal opinion. You did so well when it comes to Ghana football, but as a leader, you don't show that attitude. The young players that are supposed to show that attitude, then you can talk to them. But you as a leader, you as a captain, if your coach, assuming that maybe if some of the players show that attitude for you, the senior player, how are you going to take it? You're going to say the senior players the junior players doesn't respect you. So it is the same thing the coach will feel if the coach substitute you. That is your boss, whether you like it or not. If the game didn't go well and Mali beating Ghana yesterday, the coach will be sacked and you will be remaining in the Ghana Black Stars. How many coaches they sack from the Black Stars? About 3-4, but you are still there. So the coach have right to bring whoever he want to take it out, in my opinion. I don't know how you guys notice about that side as well. Everybody talking about Utuado tactics and here and there, but the end of the day, the most important thing is that getting the 3 maximum points. Do we have players more than Nigeria? No. But look at how Nigeria suffered before they get 1 goal. The same lucky goal against Rwanda. Look at the kind of players Nigeria have. I don't think that we have. Not to disrespect our players that we do not have big stars. We do have. But when you look at Nigeria's squad, from defenders to midfield to strikers, Nigeria can have third team. They can have third national team and put the first team aside, second team aside, and build it. They can still have players to make a third team that we can use our team to compare them. When you look at the Nigeria strikers, but look at how they struggle at home to beat Rwanda 1-0. So that should tell you that is the African game. A lot of people are talking about Morocco. The level of Morocco football, we cannot use ourselves compare Morocco in terms of pitches, in terms of leadership, in terms of everything, in terms of development. The players have the equipment to do the training that they want. Everything the Morocco players they want, they always had it. They have a good pitches, good training facilities, even Ivory Coast. Why do you think that Ivorian national team, they are doing well now? Because they host the AFCON not quite long ago. So they have the equipment, they have a lot of things. Whatever the players need. I'm not saying that our players, they are lacking something. But we cannot use our team, we cannot use everything to compare with Morocco. I was in Morocco early this year. If you look at the development of Morocco, we cannot use ourselves to compare them in terms of everything for now. Morocco do not get where they are today. But Morocco start from somewhere. And that somewhere from where? From the leadership. So I think not all the time we need to come out and talk about, oh, these players, yes, these players, they also want to win. Like I said the last time, these players, if they win, the end of the day, they get winning bonus. They have their family that also supporting them. They have their family that also benefiting from what they are doing. It is their job. So do you think that these Black Stars players, they will just want to go to the field to play anyhow? The answer is no. You and I, what do we benefit? When Black Stars win a game, do you get winning bonus? No. Do I get winning bonus? No. But because it is our country, we are proud about our motion into that. See how we feel. What about someone who is doing his job? The end of the day, it is his country. Don't you think that the players also, they're from that country? After the football, they are like you and I. So that is their job. They earn money on it. That is where they feed their family. Their family is also emotional tied to the game. So do you think like set of person will just go to the field that he doesn't want to play? No. So sometimes we need to understand that. Not that the players do not really want to perform. Just sometimes let's just put our legs to people's shoes. Yes, someone will say, yeah, it is their job. So they need to do it properly. Yes, it is their job. But you want to tell me that in your job, whatever job you are doing out there, probably watching me, you don't make mistakes in your job. The videos that we do here, we do make mistakes. The work that we do out on social media, we do mistakes. Yes, their job is when they don't do it well, you and I will come out and criticize them a little bit because that is what their job is for. But we need to understand and we need to congratulate the boys for trying their best possible yesterday, getting that 3 maximum point. I want to ask you that watching me, maybe if you are still criticizing the coach, you are still criticizing the players, that, oh, yesterday's game wasn't nice, it was bad, was it? I want to ask you that if you watch yesterday's game and this Black Stars team play a very beautiful game, entertain you, the party, and you are clapping your hand, oh, Kurus, oh, Semenyo, oh, Williams, and the end of the day, Mali beat us 1-0. And take all that 3 points. Will you be happy today based on the beautiful performance? The answer is no. What is the important? What is the reason why yesterday the guys are fighting to take that 3 maximum point and they end up getting that? So that is something that we should appreciate and notice where we feel that the players are lacking a little bit. Then we can draw the attention and also draw the coach attention that this place you are lacking something, this place you are lacking something. So next time, try to have confidence and do it well. I think with this way, we can build the team together. Nation doesn't build only about one person. Team doesn't build only about the coach. Person we have been in the media, whatever we put out there, that is what the public going to pick. Any player I'm going to be doing analysis and talking about, and maybe someone also talking about, that is what the public consume. So I think overall, it was a good game. And what I was looking for yesterday was the 3 maximum point. And we got that. Now we stand a better position. What we need now, the 2 games, we just need 4 points and we're good to go. And I'm pretty sure that Ghana will not allow, Black Stars will not, players will not be there for this Comoros team to beat them back to back. Because when we went to Comoros, they beat us by 1 goal to 0. So I don't think that they can come to Ghana and beat us again. So even though if you are not winning that game, just get 3 points from there and go to Central African Republic, get draw. You're good to go. We are in the best position. So I think the Black Stars players, they deserve some credit. They deserve some appreciation as well. Yes, we want them to play beautiful game. But at some games, if you want to play beautiful game, you will never achieve what you want to achieve. And what is the achievement? The achievement is about getting the 3 maximum points. Which I think that is what we need. I don't know about what you think. Let me know what you think about the yesterday game. What player really impressed you? The players, all of them, they did well. There are some few things that I feel that the players, they need to work on themselves. They need to communicate. Kamaldeen Sulemana, very good player, but yesterday he got counter with Anyaka William. Yesterday was very, very good position. With I was expecting him to give that pass to Williams, but he failed to do so. With the coach need to talk to him for next time. Aside that as well, Joseph Pencil I'm talking about, he also got some clear chances that with it was 2 players. William was on the right, Sulemana was on the left, which I feel like William was the best position more than Sulemana, which I was expecting that ball to give to William, not Sulemana, in my opinion, based on the way I was seeing everything. But, you know, sometimes it is a calculation. It could happen that Joseph Pencil also calculate that where William is, it is like the players are monitoring that side more than Sulemana. So that could be the reason why he also changed his mind yesterday, because football is calculation. So sometimes the player can calculate sometime and get it right, sometime and may not get it right. But I think overall it was a good game, and the most important thing is we got the 3 maximum points. What do you think? Let me know what you think. Leave your comment right here. And my next video, I'm going to be giving you a shout out right here so that we can build Ghana football together. Thank you so much. Enjoy your lovely day, and more to come on your way, whatever part you may be watching me from. Stay blessed and one love.